introducing.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, shit. What episode are we at?
35.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the We Only Do One Take podcast. It's episode 35. It is a great pleasure to be with you. It's the only podcast in the northern suburbs that is a complete shit show.
He nailed it. Despite the slow start.
And Turch,
Yes.
did you know that we have not been invited to the most prestigious event in the calendar coming up this weekend?
We have not.
We have not. Neither is the What's Her New Bugle.
What's going on?
Ladies and gentlemen. Well, there is a bar that is having a red carpet event. And we have not been invited.
This bar happen to be on a little Grimshaw Street?
Yes. It happens to be next to the bowling alley on Grimshaw Street.
Wow.
And they're having a red carpet party this Saturday.
I think you, as the CEO, should make contact with their CEO and make a mingling.
We could be podcasting.
We could be.
This red carpet event.
I would love to have a red carpet event. We Only Do One Take podcast at this certain bar.
Well, I went to this bar the other day.
You poor soul.
And I hadn't been there for a number of years. And I just wanted to point out that it seems to be getting worse, I think, the older we get.
Yeah, I think it was one of those bars, like, I'm sure everyone has one of those bars. You go there as, like, an 18 to about 21, 22-year-old, because, it's quite a cheap bar, it's local and this and that. And then you sort of explore other areas of other bars, other places to drink and have fun with your mates. And you go back to those old places, you just go, Jesus, this is really terrible. Like, we have a certain bar here in Melbourne called Perseverance. And as, like, when you're 18...
I've only been shit-faced when I've been to that bar. Yeah,
it's one of those...
It's brilliant as far as I'm concerned.
One of those bars, like, you'd go there, they would do, like, $5 shots of... I'm pretty sure it wasn't actually full shots. And I remember pre-drinking before going to that bar. And I think last year I went with a bunch of people. And we got there, and it was about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning.
So fairly early in the day of Perseverance.
Well, in the Perseverance, because Perseverance closes like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. It's quite a late sort of bar. And I remember going, oh look, I'll buy some drinks. So I bought some drinks, and we sat around the corner there. And then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and the bathroom, every single stall, and the urinals were full of puke.
Brilliant.
Like, not even...
That wouldn't happen at George's bar.
Wouldn't happen at George's bar, that's right. So George's bar is the way to go, nonetheless.
That's George Costanza.
I know. So, in Melbourne, we have a bar after
Seinfeld.
After Seinfeld, and it's fantastic.
So anyway, joining me, as always, is my co-host.
Thank you.
And looking very stylish.
Oh, look.
With his Power Rangers.
This is the same T-shirt I wore when we started the second season of the show. With CJ and the cosplay and Heidi's.
I was about to say that. I was about to say I recognise that. I'm wearing my vest.
Made from real gorilla chest, once again. More Simpsons referencing focus stick out, I'll tell you what.
That's good. And I want to give you guys a shout out because I feel like in case our listeners tune off,
yep.
Which, I don't think they do looking at our data.
Yeah, I know.
But you are playing a Simpsons melody song.
Well, we'll be doing some Simpsons songs, yes. So the cliches are officially back. We have been... So we're going to be helping out. I'm sure lots of people already know, especially in Australia. The farmers aren't doing too well. They're running out of water. Landline, that show, is going bananas with interviewing lots and lots of farmers.
Oh, is this a charity
So it
event?
is a charity sort of thing. So we're going to be helping raise some funds for those blokes out there.
Yeah.
So it's really, really good. It's always a worthwhile cause doing stuff like that. And you know what? Like, I'm not the greatest... I'm not that great at much, but I do like playing music. And if I can entertain a bunch of people, raise a bit of cash, get Kieran drunk and dancing.
Yeah, that's always the sight.
That's always fantastic. And so we'll be doing that at Bar 303, which is in Northcote.
That's next to the Northcote Social Club.
That is. So Bar 303 we'll be doing there. I can't remember. I don't know how much it's going to cost to get in, but again, it's donation to the charity anyway. And we'll be on first supporting a few other bands, including the Gammy Gammy Devils, which is pretty fun.
Love the Gammy Gammy Devils.
But we'll be doing a whole bunch of stuff. We've got some Simpsons stuff. We're actually just organising it just before we started recording. We'll be doing a couple of Simpsons stuff. We'll be doing a couple of classics that we've always done. We'll be doing some country songs.
Ooh, country and western.
Country and western. There's
There
no
you
other
go.
kind. So it's going to be a really fun night. So if you'd like to come down, I'll put some details up as soon as the details are up on Facebook and stuff like that. But it'll be at Bar 303 on the 8th of September, 2018. And we'll probably be kicking things off at like 9 o'clock, 9:30 or something like that. And we'll be ready to rock and roll. Come down and party with us.
There you go. Well, the We Only Do One Take podcast will be there.
Oh, well, I will be. 50% of it will guaranteed to be there. I'd like to see, you know what, we should definitely invite like all the ex-guests and stuff like that. It'd be good to see him down there. We can celebrate.
That would be brilliant. Turch, do you have a rant for us? Because I have a rant.
I do.
I'd like to start with my rant.
I was talking to you this today.
Yeah.
And you're like, I have to get this rant out. So what have you got for us over there, Kieran?
My rant, it's a small rant today, but I think it's a very important rant. I don't like how people make me wait at front doors.
That was my fault. I'm very apologetic. But it is a funny story. Why you were waiting at that front door. So while you were waiting at
The light went off. The sensor light went off and I was stranded.
Well, I couldn't...
Stranded, out in the elements. I could have died, Turch. I could have died.
You know what? I couldn't hear you because as you were probably ringing the doorbell and waiting at the front door there and probably knocking on the door, all I hear from the upstairs is my mum yelling at my dog Ruby because she just peed on the carpet upstairs.
I love that dog.
Oh, she's great value. Great value. But what's your real rant about there, Kieran?
No, that was it. That was my rant. My rant was just... and also, I could go on about trains. I really hate train travel. I had to go in the other day and I actually drove... This is the thing, right? Okay. I was like, fuck it. I'm going to drive to Clifton Hill, right? Park my car, because I found parking. It's about a 5-minute walk to the station, but it's like all-day parking. So I was like, sweet.
Perfect, yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I'll catch the train from Clifton, because then I'm like...
You got two train lines as well.
I'll have to stand... Yeah. So you don't have to wait for the train. You just turn up, get on the train. And I was like, I generally have to stand when I get on at my station. But at least I'll drive there, then I'll catch the train in, a little bit of standing, and Bob's your uncle, right?
Yeah.
Well, I figured out that it takes me longer to drive to Clifton Hill in peak hour traffic.
Yes. Catch the
train to get into the city, where I could have just stood the whole way and have
on the train.
Probably turned up to work about 45 minutes earlier. But nevertheless, I've learnt my lesson.
You're learning, you're becoming an adult. I think this is where you really become an adult, when you have to travel to work every day, and you're still trying to work out the way what's best to get you to the work on time and more, like, consistent time.
Yeah.
Once you figure out that consistent time, that's when you become an adult.
Is that when? Okay.
I've done that. I've done my fair share. And I can do that now. You're learning.
Because I got it because I had to go, so I didn't have to go to the city today, and I sort of slept until about 7:30 a.m. Right?
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, it feels late.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm becoming an adult.
I'm
becoming an adult.
Well, Kieran and I have a bit of a rant, and it's going to be a pretty controversial rant because
we love controversial.
Yeah, that's right. Now, the Victorian government released a video on YouTube recently. And I was only aware of it, not because, obviously I'm working within the government space, not because of someone emailed it around, but because it was on a news website. So I didn't even hear about it. It wasn't even on my radar or anything like that. It was only because I was on a news website and I saw Victorian government release this. And this is what it was about. And it's what sort of got me in a bit of an angry sort of thing. Victoria public servants ordered to use gender-neutral pronouns for they day.
What the fuck is they day?
Yeah, so that's what I thought. Gee, I haven't heard of this because I would have got an email or something. So I'm just going to read.
Sorry, I'm not saying I'm anything against transgenders or anything
No.
But I haven't heard of this day.
No,
before.
neither have I. So public servants have been ordered to stop using he and she in favour of the more flowing and inclusive word they. So Victorian government staff have been asked to avoid gendered language, instead of use pronouns like they or them. The Department of Health and Human Services is promoting the first Wednesday of every month as They Day, the Australian reports. So it goes through a little bit like, some people don't know. The outside doesn't match what's in their head, the inside and this and that. They don't refer to themselves as one gender or another. They're sort of in between. All that sort of stuff. And that's absolutely fine. Don't really care as long as you make sure you put your correct sex down when you're going to the doctor. Because if you've got prostate cancer and you're a girl, if you've got prostate, and you put down that you're a girl, they're not going to check that. And that's really important that you put your sex down. That's something you really got to put down your sex. That's the important part. Look, gender, and I know it's flowing.
Now, how old do we have to be before we've got to get our prostate checked?
I think it's like mid-30s.
Okay, so we've got a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But if you're a woman and you put down that you're a man, they're not going to check you for breast cancer, and you can get breast cancer at like 16.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it may get it too,
well,
but there's more of a chance.
I was going to say men should be checking their breasts.
Oh, and women's breasts.
Yeah.
Because, you can never be too sure. So in 2016, the Victorian government released its inclusive language guide, which encouraged public servants to avoid using heteronormative language such as husband and wife. And I've never heard of this. Again, I've been working for the government for a long time. They also,
I know, you've been there for 2 whole weeks.
The government also warned staff to avoid misgendering and to be aware of some gender-neutral pronouns exist, such as, and now, get this, Zia, spelled Z-I-E, and here, spelled H-I-R. I'm assuming that's how you say it. I don't know. And they've stated, by using inclusive language when referring to the LGBTI persons, the public sector will reflect these values both within and both the sector and the community services it provides and this and that. And they go on about it. Now, look, I'm not a huge fan of this sort of stuff. I think that anytime you're trying to limit what I can say, I'm not... Again, we're big on free speech around here. We don't like people limiting what we can say. If we want to say the word nigger or fuck or cunt, I want to be able to say it, especially in an editorial context, because context is what's really important. But I don't like people sort of limiting my speech like that. But then, like you said, what annoys me about this is the fact that there's a new day I have to know about.
Now, question.
Yeah.
Because you don't know about this.
Yeah.
And you supposedly work.
Yeah.
For the government. Did you like what I did there? Hey.
Oh, darling, it was beautiful.
Where was I going with this? I remember. Okay.
Well, look, I know. Like, okay.
Has this been fabricated?
No, it's a real thing. It actually comes from the Pride Network. I think it was called the Pride Network, and it's on their YouTube account and stuff like that. So the Pride Network, I just want to tell you, just putting things in perspective now, if you want to watch a video on it and a funny video on it, a YouTube channel called Bearing, sort of like a more liberal, but like a little bit more right-wing, libertarian type of YouTube channel. He's really funny. He does a really good video about it, so definitely check that out. But anyway, the Pride Network YouTube channel. Now, I'm going to compare it to the We Only Do One Take podcast. Now, we've invested very little to no money in this, in our, I guess our,
company.
In our company, we've got equipment, which I've bought along. We've invested a little bit to make sure we can support our SoundCloud account. But other than that, we get guests in, they come in for a bit of fun, a bit of this and that. And the rest is all just the fun we like to do.
That's right.
So in comparison, the Pride Network, comparatively, and I roughly know how much we've invested in our company, the Pride Network has a budget that far exceeds ours.
All right, just say...
By about 100,000%. Okay. That's how much more, right?
Because I was going to say, let's just say, theoretically speaking, with all the equipment that you have that I have here and all that, probably, that thing there was about 500.
Yeah.
Your laptop there thing is about, 2,500.
Yeah.
The mics and all that. Let's just top it off at 10,000.
Look, let's just say, including all the equipment, I didn't even count the laptop. I just sort of said, like, our SoundCloud account and maybe the recorder and a couple of the mics, maybe $500-600, maybe $1,000.
Yeah, right, $1,000.
If it's $1,000, then the Pride Network's budget is 100,000% more than what our budget is. So basically, they've got like over $1 million to spend. Now, their network has, their YouTube channel has 22 subscribers.
Yep.
Ours has 10. Now, so people, let's let you know, look what imagine what if we had 100,000% more funds a year. That would be amazing.
We would have 22 subscribers to our YouTube channel.
Oh, but our SoundCloud account has 18 and over 22,000 listens, which is absolutely incredible. But going forward, you said, what the hell is They Day and what is it? And I had to explain it to you. But that's what my rant is about. It's not about these gender pronoun things. Don't get me wrong, people. Don't care. I think that's useless. But I'm going to say these They Days and other random or stupid national or international awareness days or days of observance, these are the stupidest thing in the goddamn world.
Now,
and that's what my rant is about.
Hang on a second. I'm all for the They Day, provided there's a morning tea provided. Just like every other...
Well, they've got a budget for it.
See, my favourite day, I think, is the Cultural Awareness Week.
Oh, yeah.
Now...
Because you just rock up to work and eat Italian sweets off the table and Lebanese sweets, do you?
The food for that week is unbelievable.
Is there an LGBTQIAAI plus squared, because MC squared type of food? Like, Italians obviously have, like, cannoli and lasagna. What do the LGBTQIAAIP WXYZ crowd have?
Oh, I don't know. They need to
step it up.
They do. They need food. If I've got a seller, I don't care what day it is. I don't care if it's supporting the farmers, right?
Yeah.
Let's support the farmers by raising money
by
with
eating
food.
Yeah, I agree. Well, look, I'm just going to say all these days of national observance, all this sort of stuff, like Google has them every so often. They say, oh, it's the national day of this. Like May the 4th, for instance, is like Star Wars Day. So I went to find what days actually exist that are recognized by certain things. So, for example, I went to Wikipedia, and the first day of National International Awareness or Observance Day, that one of the things I got down on January 15th, it's Wikipedia Day.
Well, that's a good day to celebrate.
Okay, how's this one? On May 25th, it's both Geek Pride Day and Towel Day.
Towel Day?
Okay,
wow.
How's this one? What is the most annoying insect you can think of?
Cicada.
Cicada? Have another guess.
Kookaburra.
That's a bird. How about on the August 20th, we are going to officially celebrate, which is coming up. We're going to celebrate World Mosquito Day. That's the day I want to fucking celebrate. Okay, how's this one? August 29th.
Okay, hang on a second. I could understand World Bee Day because bees actually contribute to our food that we eat,
yes.
right? What the fuck do mosquitoes do?
Nothing. In fact,
other things eat them.
Yeah, no, that's not true. So they've actually built biodomes before, and they wanted to add a whole bunch of stuff in there. And one of the things that they thought they had to add was mosquitoes, and they did all this research, and they realized that they do not need mosquitoes in that environment.
Oh, there you go.
So anyway, August 29, another fun day, is International Day Against Nuclear Tests.
Okay.
Because we need one of those. September 22 is Hobbit Day. I think this is every day at my work, but September 28th is Ask a Stupid Question Day. Now, how's this one? November 25th and November 26th is Buy Nothing Day, as in B-U-Y.
So you got to buy nothing. Purchase nothing.
On Buy Nothing Day on the 25th and 26th of November.
That's a 2-day event.
That's true. And my favourite one of all, which is for all the lovers out there, is December 20th, which is World Barking Day. And this is the actual description. # World Barking Day is a celebration of everyone's inner dog. Join in, bark randomly in the street, and make someone smile.
What?
So, not only that, there's actually, like, years and months, and this, like, they have, like, Shark Week is a cool... like
Shark Week's fine.
So fine.
When's Pirate Day?
Oh, I can't remember off the top of my head. You can look it up. But while you're looking it up, let me tell you, they've actually even got decades of time which are nominated for certain things that are recognized by the United Nations. So how's this? So in between, all of these things...
19th of September is Pirate Day.
Oh, put it in the calendar,
International
people.
Talk Like a Pirate Day.
We'll do a whole episode of talking like pirates.
Arr, me matey, arr.
So, The decade of 2001 to 2010, all of these things are the decade. Are these decades? You
Yeah.
know, like,
Okay, yeah,
it's 2001 2010 International Decade for a Culture of Peace and Non-Violence for the Children of the World, the name that rolls off the tongue. Also in that same decade is the second International Decade for the Eradication of Colonialism. Okay, good. And also in that decade, also sponsored and recognized by the United Nations, Bone and Joint Decade.
Bone and joint decade. For all those healthy bones and joints.
Oh, you know. But yeah, can you imagine, like,
Or
yes,
just bone.
we're going to celebrate culture of peace and your bones. What a decade we are celebrating right here. Don't forget to have your national ice cream for breakfast day.
This is the We Only Do One Take podcast century.
That's right. Century, yeah. Millennium. We've got a whole millennium starting from this year here.
Yep.
We got the whole millennium.
All
so
right.
That's right. So look, donate to us on our Patreon and SoundCloud and whatever else. Look, PayPal us. PayPal us.
Just send us your credit card
Send us your
and
credit card
we'll
details.
spend your money.
We're honest people. We'll only spend it to make sure we can continue SoundCloud subscription for another year.
Oh, hang on. You know how you were saying before how it's only taken us like $1,000 to get this up and running.
Give or take.
Hang on. Sorry. I just want to make a correction. It's actually taken us $1 million and to continue this fine production.
Our budget is exactly the same as the Pride Parade's cost, and then we still have comparatively better viewership.
Oh, that is amazing.
Kieran, what have you got for us over there?
You like chickens, right?
I do.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you. Next article.
No. You like chickens. And what is your policy on babies wearing diapers or nappies?
I think that unless a child is potty trained, they probably should be wearing a diaper, especially in public. Like at home,
Yeah.
you can have your pants off,
No,
but in public you can't really do that.
That's fair enough. Well, this is the booming business of luxury chicken diapers. Julia Baker never intended to become a figurehead of the luxury chicken diaper industry. Before she launched her brand, Pampered Poultry, in 2010, she had never even heard of chicken diapers.
Wait. You don't mean chicken dippers, do you?
No, diapers.
Okay, good. Okay. Oh, good. I was just thinking maybe he's really misreading this. Like chicken dippers.
You had me for a second. I'm like, no, this is about diapers.
Oh, good. Yes. So wait, do you mean... Actually, you need to explain to me
Yeah.
what a chicken diaper is.
Well, let me continue reading. Baker was raising chickens with her daughter on their small farm in America when she first saw a YouTube video of a chicken wearing what looked to be an upside-down apron that stretched around its backside. Mm-hmm. The diaper, so to speak, was used to catch chicken poop so the birds wouldn't leave droppings everywhere.
What's the... But isn't it good for like... And if you've got a farm...
Yeah.
Isn't it good for the birds to poop... using it as compost? Like, that's what a lot of farms do.
Yeah, but...
What? But now it's a fashion icon. Fashion item, I'm guessing.
You've got chickens, right? Why aren't they wearing diapers?
Because none of them have the We Only Do One Take podcast logo on them. That's what I'm really looking for.
Baker started getting lots of orders for her chicken diapers. She currently sells 500 to 1,000 diapers at $18 a piece each month.
It's not bad. It's a good little side business. What's that? Let's say 500.
Yeah.
At $18 each.
Yeah.
That's $9,000.
Yeah, that's nine grand.
Yeah, but plus your overhead's probably about half of that, so it's $4,500 a month.
She's making between $500,000 to $1 million in revenue each year.
A month?
What do you mean? A year. No, in total. Every year.
What do you mean? How's that? Oh, let's have to...
No.
So
it's about
revenue, right?
It's if she's selling 500 a month at 18, right, that year total is 470,000, right? Just under 470,000.
No, how do you calculate this? $18,000. So you're saying 1,000.
9,000 times 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, is 108,000.
Yeah, continue. Half of that's probably gone to like making the product. So it's like 50 grand a year.
We shouldn't get bogged down in details.
Who's your
here,
accountant?
I must
Kieran, you're a millionaire.
must have plugged in the wrong details there.
That's all right. That's all right. We got it. So yeah, they're making like let's say between 50 and 70K a year, like just selling diapers like that. US, so it's like 100K a year.
Yeah.
Selling a year. It's pretty good.
Chicken diapers.
That's amazing.
I know.
Oh, we're in the wrong business.
Oh,
We're doing podcasts for free, and this person's making chicken diapers for money.
there you go. Have a look. They're now a fashion
wow,
icon.
yeah, it's got like it looks like almost like a tutu
Yeah,
going on.
it does.
It doesn't even look like it doesn't actually look like a diaper. It just sort of looks like, you know, when people put like dresses on dogs or cats or something like that, that they like, you know, it's like a children's thing, like the elastic.
Yeah,
It just looks like that.
yeah.
It doesn't really like the diaper name. I think is like a marketing ploy, and I think it's just really just leftover tutus from a $2 shop.
Look, here's another one.
Oh, can you zoom out a bit? Oh, actually, that's a pretty cool one. That's a
Yeah.
little tartan sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty neato. Who would have thought? Some people are really weird with buying stuff. Like I went to the Melbourne Dog Show
Oh.
this year. I've been the last like 2 years because Jess, obviously being a dog groomer, wants to go and do all that sort of thing. Plus, you get to see lots of cool dogs. I mean, you know, really can't go wrong. But yeah, like people are selling some really weird stuff. But the coolest thing I saw there was like denim and leather jackets for dogs.
No way.
But they had like, you know, like how people have like band
Yeah.
stickers, like, you know, band, like they had those, but they had changed the name of the of the band to make it like about dogs.
Right.
So instead of like Motorhead, it was like, you know, like dog related or like, you know, I can't even remember what it was, but there was one like instead of Danzig.
you
it
are
was, like,
selling this story so well.
Yeah, I know. But instead of like Danzig, have you ever heard of Danzig? Like, you know, he's played in Sandham, done his own sort of stuff. But instead of Danzig, it was Dogzig.
Did he play country or did he play western?
You know what? He actually wrote a song for Johnny Cash.
Well, there you
There
go.
you go. And Roy Orbison. So there you go. But yeah, instead of Danzig, it was Dogzig. Like, you know, little things like that. Like, really funny.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, it was really good. I almost bought one. But, you know.
Yeah.
For myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
That was really good. Now, Kieran,
Yes.
I'll have an update on a story.
Okay.
Do you remember, I think it was like 2 or 3 episodes ago, I was talking about...
I can't even remember what happened yesterday.
I know, right? We're getting old. A couple of episodes ago, I was talking about a guitarist from Steel Panther and about how he created a tone print, like digital software for a guitar pedal.
Yes.
And he called it the Pussy Melter.
Yes, I remember this.
Yep. And a lady from the band...
A lady was complaining.
Yeah, a lady from the band The Braids came out and said, this is really sexist and really horrible. TC Electronic, who was the brand that owns all the tone prints and the guitar pedal and this and that, take it down, this and that. She got like, you know, 1,000 signatures or something like that, and the pedal eventually got bought down. They renamed that thing to, I can't remember what it was called now.
I mean, you're lucky I'm the CEO because
Yep.
we've had over 1 million complaints about the We Only Do One Take podcast,
Do you mean 1 million or do you mean 100,000? Let's get the numbers right here.
and I haven't taken us down yet.
That's true. I mean, you never will. You never will. Which is great to hear because you're too lazy. But anyway, so he decided to change the name. It's really good, and they changed the name to something else, which is, you know, just to make things happy. Well, it's been a continuation of this story.
Well, okay. We got an update.
Got an update here, Kieran.
All right.
So
What do we have? What is it, Turch?
So Steel Panther's Satchel has unveiled a new distortion guitar pedal.
Uh-huh.
And it's called the Pussy Melter.
Ah, there we go.
So the Steel Panther guitarist Satchel has unveiled a brand new distortion pedal in collaboration with It's Electric. It's called the Pussy Melter. It's looking for a limited run of pedals available for pre-order now from the band's official store. The device features 4 controls, and the controls are Dirty, Sizzle, Booty, and The Load.
Uh-huh.
And the price is $199 US. Braids front woman speaks up. And the group stated via the press release, "We respect and love the freedom of speech afforded to all citizens in the USA. We support the rights of all people to express themselves no matter how and where they are in the world. We welcome all races, genders, sexual orientation at our shows. Shows that celebrate everyone's individuality through partying and, of course, the love of heavy metal. As clearly stated by Satchel when it was originally developed, the sound being created by the Pussy Melter tone pack was intended to bring pleasure to females who heard it. Steel Panther is happy to announce that we are now officially offering pleasurable eargasms to everyone. The Pussy Melter is now available for pre-order on our official store, and this limited edition pedal will be only available at the 1st of October, and which the point the orders will begin shipping. So here's a picture of the pedal. How beautiful is this pedal? Now just look at so you obviously got the dirty and the low, the booty and the sizzle dials, but in the middle there, they've also got a switch, and it says moist,
Yeah.
and crushing, which is great.
Oh, that just looks brilliant.
It's a cool pedal.
That is an excellent.
It's a bit I don't really need another distortion pedal at the moment.
Yeah.
But if I was in the market for one, I'd probably just go, you know what, this is something that I just need to purchase and have it. So I wrote down a few jokes. Wow, the Braids girl actually complained this into existence. This makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. I thought that was pretty funny, but not really. So next month they'll be releasing a Crybaby wah in the Dunlop collection called The Liberal.
Ooh.
And getting the Pussy Melter pedal, $199. The anger from the Braids for its existence, priceless. But that's great. Look, everyone check out Steel Panther. They're a fantastic band. Maybe we should do a Steel Panther song. We should, Jess, you're listening to this. We should do a Steel Panther song.
Yes, we should do a Steel Panther song. That would be great.
It's like Jess is right in the room, giving you shit again.
Do you remember that time when we called her up?
Oh, that was the worst experience for everybody.
I had a great time. I've got a new article for you, Turch.
Oh, Kieran, share it around, darling.
Share it around. Oh, okay. Well, Turch, you own a car.
Yeah, and it's very expensive to do so.
Yes. And how many times have you been caught speeding?
You know what? I got caught speeding recently, and I'm writing a letter to see if I can get out of it.
Oh, very good.
We'll see how we go.
Have you ever been to Dubai?
I've been to Qatar,
Okay.
but not Dubai.
Not Dubai. All right. Well, a Dubai tourist racked up $36,000 in speeding fines in a rented supercar.
That's fantastic.
Now, there isn't much more to this story.
Yeah.
Other than the fact.
Well, what country was he in? Like so you said tourist.
He's a
Dubai-ian.
Sorry, he's a tourist in Dubai.
Oh, tourist in Dubai. Yeah.
Sorry, British tourist in Dubai.
That's cool. Yeah.
Now, the thing is, right, he can never, ever return to Dubai
No.
because you can't default on any, like, payments or loans over there. Otherwise, they chuck you in jail for a very, very long time.
Probably indefinitely.
Indefinitely. So, anyway, it's just something that caught my eye. Anyway, Turch.
Yes.
Monkeys.
Monkeys.
Do you like monkeys?
I like certain monkeys, but not all monkeys.
Do you wish you had a monkey?
Only if I could be a Michael Jackson tribute act.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Was Bubbles a chimpanzee?
Oh, he was I think he was a chimpanzee.
I can't remember now.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
Can
I put a diaper on him?
You can put a chicken diaper on him. In the town of Nairobi?
Yeah.
Kenya? No,
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
One and done, buddy.
Thank you
say
very
it
much.
once. If
Yeah.
you don't get it, you keep going.
Yeah. We've got the Kajabi Mission Centre, oh God, I can't pronounce these words.
You gotta read these stories beforehand. You can't just read the headline.
Kiambago, anyway. There's these monkeys
Right.
in this town,
Yeah.
and they're eating all the corn.
All the corn.
All the corn.
Yep.
And the residents have come up with a genius idea. What is that genius idea, Turch?
Well, they've got to stop them from eating the corn.
Yeah.
Obviously. So they, I don't know, put more snakes around. They put scarecrows.
No.
No, what have they done?
They have given the monkeys the pill.
Like the contraceptive pill.
The contraceptive pill.
Like all of them? Like how do they... I can't even get my girlfriend to take it every morning, let alone... They always forget. Girls always forget the contraceptive pill. That's a fact. Anyway, continue.
The primates,
Well,
the
I should take
primates
that
have
out.
destroyed potatoes, carrots, cabbages, spinach, cow crops, and corn in their farms.
They sound like hobbits. Oh, we're gonna have a second breakfast.
If we want to control their productivity, then we are sure in some years to come to their population needs to be reduced. So they've gone out there. They've got troops. They've got about 20 troops. They're going out there. They're part of the army. And they're going out giving these monkeys the pill.
Can you? So Australia lost the wars to the emus, and now Nairobi's gonna lose the war against the monkeys. At least Australia can go, you know what, we sent some troops out, we tried to shoot them, it didn't work, that's all good, you know. These guys are going to go, what did you try to do to cure, to cull the monkeys? Well, how's this, guys? Hear me out. Right. We're going to give them the pill. We're going to get the army in, and we're going to shoot the pills from our bunkers into the cornfields. Into the monkey's mouth. Have you ever tried to give a dog a worming tablet?
Yeah.
I have, and it is a struggle at best. It's not like going, here you go, take your pill. Like you're like, oh, thank you. Yes, I need to be healthy. It's like, no, don't like it. You gotta wrap it in a piece of ham, or you gotta give it a treat.
And then they
first.
eat the ham and they're like, there's
There's
a
the
tablet
pill.
here. And I'm going to spit it out.
I can't imagine monkeys going, oh yeah, give me one of them pills.
But it doesn't even solve the problem right now of them eating all their crops.
Does the human contraceptive? I mean, it wouldn't work really on the males, but would it work even on the females? Like there's different pills for women. Like different women take different pills, and we're all humans. You know, I can't imagine that the pill would translate directly to a monkey.
I don't know either.
I know, it's full of certain hormones and stuff like that.
I mean, I gotta admit, this article came from Nairobi and was written in English. And it's obviously their second language because it wasn't written very well. But we only find the true articles here.
It's a real article. Can't read it.
Its grammar is up there in
I still can't believe. It's pretty good, but pretty clever though to think about it. A monkey's going to eat potatoes because potatoes grow underground. So do carrots. They grow underground. So they've obviously seen people pull carrots and potatoes out of the ground and gone, oh, they're doing that. We should eat them too. I've ever told you this. My dog who passed away last year.
Yeah, rest its soul.
Yeah. We used to every so often, for a treat, we'd be eating walnuts and stuff like that. We'd crack them open and give him the inside of a walnut. The good, the bit you eat. And one day we thought, oh, look, we'll give him one just to play with because he can't swallow it, it's too big and this and that, so he was playing with it. And then he worked out that he could actually crack it open.
Wow.
And we used to give him a whole walnut. He used to crack it open with himself and eat only the inside and leave to the side the shell. And it's amazing what animals can actually learn and pick up from their owners. They understand and they really do like to copy people. But I don't think it's going to go far enough that monkeys are going to go, I need to take the contraceptive pill every morning.
So
that's where the limit is.
What you're saying is there need to be a whole bunch of women out there with the monkeys and then going, see, we're going to take the pill now.
Yes.
And for the monkeys to go, oh, we do that.
Oh, we do, yeah. You still won't be able to.
I just don't think it's the most effective solution.
But you know what? They've always talked about the men getting the pill.
Yeah.
Have you heard that? I think if men ever were say, hey, there's a male contraceptive pill that doesn't have any side effects. Because a guy wouldn't take a pill if it had side effects. I don't take pills at the best of times, let alone if it has a side effect. I hate that sort of shit. But if it had no side effects and it did all that sort of thing, men would take it every day. I think men would be calling each other up and be going, did you take your pill today? Kieran, we've got to fucking take it.
You got to take your pill.
Yeah. Oh, video Skype me now. Take your fucking pill. Because like I said, girls that I've dated, even my current girlfriend, she'll be like, oh, I forgot to take it today. Oh, I don't need to take this one. It's a sugar pill. I'm like, no. The whole thing is, it's the sugar pill's there to make sure you continue to do it every day, and it becomes part of your routine. It's like brushing your teeth. You know, every morning you wake up, you do shower or do the stuff, you brush your teeth and you get out.
Yeah.
It should be the same. And again, I don't think humans can't do this.
Men would take it every day.
It would. It would just be like, it'd be calling each other up. It'd be like a mass text, like a mass group text. It'd be like one of those group chats, and it'd be like, fellas, yep. And that's it. And like everyone would be taking photos. Like that's what Manstagram. Yeah, man.
Oh my God, Turch. We're going to start the We Only Do One Take podcast research department.
Oh God damn it. It's just me yelling at things until stuff happens, but we'll see how we go. Speaking of yelling at things to get stuff working, what's the weirdest thing you've ever done to try and get someone to stop doing something?
What's the weirdest thing I've ever done?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I mean, apart from yelling at me to come over to do this podcast, what?
What's the weirdest thing I have done? I'm gonna say I'm pretty boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty boring.
Well, how's this? A man refuses to remove a Nazi flag after claiming neighbour hacked his Wi-Fi.
That makes no sense.
Okay, so I thought that too. But as the story goes on, I am understanding the plight of this man. So a Premble man is refusing to remove a Nazi flag from his property and claims he's the victim in this controversy.
Oh.
Jody Fish says his Wi-Fi is being hacked by his neighbour and no one is doing anything about it.
Because people need to do everything and solve my problems.
So he raised the flag on his Route 11 property to get his town's attention. And it certainly garnered some attention, with more than 800 people signing an online petition asking town officials to take it down. The town supervisor, Jim Doring, says...
Wait, a town has a supervisor?
That's what it said. Town supervisor Jim Doring.
What the fuck is a town supervisor?
Well, I'm the podcast supervisor, so
is that like a mayor or something?
I'm going to assume they mean mayor, but... they've said town supervisor, which I think is
I would love that
that's
job.
That's a next level,
I would love that. I'm the Bundoora town supervisor.
That's right. So Jim Doring says, while the town doesn't agree with Fish's decision to fly the Nazi flag, it's on private property and they can't do anything about it. While Fish refused to take the flag down, he stresses that he does not identify as a Nazi supporter. No. This is a quote. No. Basically, I'm just trying to call attention to... I'm the victim. I would love to take it down. It's been a nightmare. No, definitely not. I'm quite the other way. I'm quite Christian. Putting it out there, I'm pretty sure that Hitler was also Christian. From memory.
Yeah, some religion.
Something like that. So anyway, Spectrum News went to the neighbour's house for comment and no one was available. Fish says he will attend the Premble town hall meeting next Monday to talk to the community.
We need town hall meetings here in Australia.
I'm sure we have one. If we go, can we
actually
do the podcast from it?
I know there's like a council has a meeting.
Yeah.
But no one goes to those things.
We should go.
Like,
if we find the next one, we should go and just really cause havoc.
Like what? And be like, boo, and here.
Yeah, hissing. Like in The Simpsons. Like, you know when they're on like a town hall and
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, ooh. I just think of that one where Principal Skinner and Edna are there.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's going to cost you more money. Oh, the taxes. I got to remember the taxes. What about the children? Oh, it's the children. Yeah. Oh, the fingers mean the taxes. I feel like that's what it's going to... that's what I want it to be in my brain, but I don't think it's going to be like that.
We should find out when the next town hall
we should go
meeting is on.
Well, I feel sorry for this guy, but I can't help feel that...
Is he just not smart enough to change the password?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, how hard is it to go, well, someone's hacking in. Well, I'll just change the password and maybe put like an IP filter on my MAC address, like only certain MAC addresses can access it, and it's ready to rock and roll. But no. This is a much better solution.
Can I tell you a funny story, right?
Certainly.
my stepbrother is 15, right? And my old man, who has said very carefully that, he's not the father, he's come into the relationship when he was about 11, he's not the father, he's not the parent, he's going to let his wife do all the parenting, but everyone lives under the same roof. Anyway, he's controlling his internet access. Internet cuts off at 8:30, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I am just like, now this kid is bright.
I'm sure he's getting around somewhere.
This kid is bright and is just got accepted into the what's that really prestigious high school in Melbourne that I know, the top 2%?
Melbourne High, Melbourne Grammar, or something like that.
Something like he did the entrance and he's in the top 2% of the state.
Yeah, it's good.
It's
great. Yeah, it's really
he's
good.
a smart kid. I knew when my dad because he's very impressed that he on his phone he can be like, oh, I can have the internet and the TV can have the internet, but Henry's internet's now turned off. Ha 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 ha. Right? And I know there's ways that you can hack things, right? Because I was able to. I was very impressed with myself before Netflix came to Australia. I was able to stream the American Netflix.
You can't do that anymore, I don't think.
Oh, you can still get around it. You can still do it, but.
It's not as easy as it used to be.
Yeah, it's a bit too much of a hassle. Anyway. So, do you know what he did? He didn't change anything to the IP or anything fancy, because he wanted to keep playing his Xbox.
Yeah.
He just labelled his Xbox, called it Kieran's MacBook Air.
So he's just oh yes, Kieran can have his MacBook Air logged on, but where's the Xbox? That doesn't matter.
No, didn't even know that the Xbox
was connected.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think because on my when I'm there, I've just labelled it like Kieran's laptop.
Yeah.
Right, or whatever it is. Yeah, and so anyway, so my old man, because Henry went, my old man is never going to turn off Kieran's MacBook.
No.
He sees it, but he's never going to turn it off.
Yeah.
And apparently he's done the same with his laptop as well in his bedroom, labeled the other one like my sister, who's never there.
Yeah.
Michelle's laptop.
Yeah.
So
there's actually no hacking. It's just your dad doesn't know that he's not actually got any of his own equipment, like his son's equipment.
So my dad's thinking he's great because he's turning off and he's controlling his internet and he's getting enough sleep, right? Anyway, so my stepbrother's 15. He's got an older brother who's 18 at the moment. Anyway, Henry pissed off his older brother so much, right, that Jesse actually dobbed on him and told my old man. So this had been going for about a year and a half.
That's great.
Yeah, about a year and a half this has been going for. Anyway, Henry pissed off his older brother so much that Jesse told my old man. And now, he's just my old man's stopped everything and has systematically gone through and known what is what. But I'm just sitting there going, Henry, he'll figure another way. He'll figure another way.
That's right.
You can't police that shit.
It's a pretty good scam.
The moral of the story is don't piss off your older brother.
Well, I am the older brother, so that's pretty.
When have you dobbed on Stefan?
Now you know what, my brother and I have always got maybe because we've played music for so long together and this and that. And we just sort of look out for each other because we most of the topic don't see each other, so it's pretty good. But I can't remember the last time I really dobbed on him and did that sort of thing. I don't know. You sort of get to a stage with your family members where you just sort of go, yeah, we're in the same boat.
Yeah.
We're sort of just,
we've got to do Christmas together.
We've got to do Christmas. We've got to do the family events.
Let's just get drunk and get through this.
Yeah. And it would be really good once he actually does learn how to drive. Because then I can just be like, well, I don't have to drive to a family event. You can drive me and I can drink as much as I want. And you still have to drive me home. But right now, he can't drive, so I have to drive.
When will he be able to drive?
Oh, look, that's just something that for you to ask him and his girlfriend. So what can I say? Oh, well.
Stefan, get a car, drive, get a job.
Kieran, you got another story for us?
We like research here.
Is this another Pornhub insight?
No, it's not. It's not much of an article, but I thought you would appreciate this.
I always appreciate these little things.
Harvard University is a very prestigious university.
Oh, it's only right behind Deakin.
That's right. I just wanted to point out that Harvard University has the Hip Hop Archive and Research Institute.
That's pretty cool. It's modern.
Officially established in 2002.
That's good. So it's got like nearly 20 years, 15 years under its belt.
That's it.
That's
you
it.
can go to the hiphoparchive.org for more information on their institute.
That's really good. You know what? Because a lot of music schools don't really go past like the 1950s, 60s jazz.
Yeah, right.
And it's really it like modern music when it comes to modern classical music or like, you know, heavy rock or metal or neoclassical metal or progressive rock or even grunge. That's sort of taught, from what I understand anyway, and from the people I've talked to and the stuff on YouTube and stuff like that. Like schools don't really go past that, like then that jazz scene, like, you know, listening to, you know, bebop and bop and all that sort of stuff. The jazz scene.
Well, they've got all the famous ones here. They've got Tupac.
Good, yeah.
A Tribe Called Quest.
Yep.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yep.
Lauryn Hill.
Yep.
MC Light.
I don't know him.
Nas.
Nas, yeah, great.
No, how do you say it?
Nas.
Nas.
N-A-S.
You know, they've got
That's great. His first album's really great. Everything else is okay, but
and they've got more.
That's great. No, I think it's good. I think places should modernize to a degree, especially following pop culture in the sense of what, like hip hop and rap and stuff like that. But modern art's pretty terrible.
Oh, I just don't get art.
You know what? I can appreciate like a Renaissance. Like I've been to like the Vatican. I've done all the Italian things. Gone to the Louvre and done all that sort of thing. And even gone to the Melbourne Museum. Like, you know, if I had to see like Renaissance art or proper sculptures or stuff like that, like, you know, or even the medieval art, I sort of get that. But looking at modern art, man, it's like, yeah, it's like, you know, it's a white canvas painted in white with a dot in the middle. I'm like, I could do that.
Yeah, but it's all the meaning behind it, man.
Yeah, imagine if you made a film and it was just a white screen with a black dot in the middle and said, yeah, this is just as good as Citizen Kane. You'd be like, yeah, but it's not though. You can have all the meaning to you as a person as you want, but at the end of the day, you're comparing almost apples and oranges. I've got a nice quick story for you, Kieran.
Ooh, okay. You know what we haven't had for a while?
What?
Trump Watch.
We haven't had a Trump Watch. Maybe we'll work. Maybe next episode we'll do a Trump Watch.
Trump Watch, okay.
We could do an Alex Jones watch because he's off every media platform.
Yeah, I heard about this.
Really, that's and like all the media platforms, all like in the space of 24 hours, I kicked him all off.
I was actually having a conversation with someone else the other day, and I said one of the things I think the public may forget is that those social media accounts are not public; they are privately owned. And they can do what they want.
Yes, absolutely.
Like at the end of the day, we don't own it.
Yeah,
and it's not a public right.
I understand that too, but what I think the big thing is that now he sort of, I guess, you know, he sort of does crazy conspiracy theories, and if you've ever heard his his wife divorced recently, about a year ago or so, and in the court case. Alex Jones' lawyer actually stated that Alex Jones on the show is actually a persona that he puts on.
Right, okay.
This is really interesting, like, going on from that. So all he says, like, it's like, you know, it's like a character. But he's been, by banishing, and he's actually said many a time that he's going to be banished from all social media networks eventually because they want to silence him. And what they've done by silencing him, by taking him off.
Well, and now he's on Pornhub.
You know, no, it's BitTube.
BitTube,
which is going to be the new one.
Okay, I haven't heard of that one.
You know, we're actually going to be on it very soon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm working on it. But one of the things that he said, like, you know, obviously he's gone. Like he said, they're going to take me off. They're going to demonetize me. They've already done that in the past. They're saying he's going to be taken off all social media platforms. I mean, he's even taken off like Spotify, and like YouTube and all this sort of stuff. But by him saying that, he's been saying it for years, and then actually taking him off, not even like progressively, like, you know, 1 month here and then like 3 months down the line here, and then like all within the space of like 24 to 48 hours. They've actually made him a martyr in many ways for upholding free speech within these social media networks. And it's really important.
But he still has free speech.
Oh, he does.
It's just they're private. Like, they can do what the fuck they want.
Yeah, but yes and no. But now what they've done is they've put themselves as the moderator of morality.
Yeah, but that's because they own the network.
Yeah,
and
I
people
understand.
use it.
But by making themselves the moderator of morality, that means that any kind of speech that they deem to be unworthy to be on their platform, they can unmonetize, or they can take off, including us.
But it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, they need to get advertisement.
Yeah.
And if they don't get advertisement because that person's on there and that's affecting their advertisement, they'll pull it.
But but that just means that any social media platform that hosts Alex Jones or anyone else that is going to have no judgment or anything like that, unless it actually is physically illegal, they're going to trump. No pun intended. But they're going to trump all these big media platforms. And then it's going to have we're going to have the issue of, is Google going to try and hide BitTube or another social media platform and bury it within their algorithms and stuff like that? Is that then censoring free speech? And it's a really big debate. It's really, really interesting sort of thing. Look, the big thing for me was that reading those articles, they didn't actually state why they took him off the platform. Like, they usually do need to give you a reason to be taking you off any kind of platform like that, and they usually provide one. In this case, no one actually did, which I think was really interesting. The fact that they did it all within a 24 to 48 hour span, back to back next to each other, really sus, really weird, really odd. But I think at the end of the day, it's only going to be better for him, because all his support is going to go, well.
All of a sudden, like, I had never heard of him.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden there's articles about it.
Yeah.
And you're just going, fuck. He has now got...
Yeah.
He's gotten more popular.
Yes, absolutely.
Because...
Again, going back to what I said about before, like, he's a martyr now for, being allowed to say what he wants to say and this and that on a social media platform.
Whatever happened to Milo?
He's still around. He's still doing things. I haven't heard much from him recently. I know that,
he's made his millions and is just meh.
From the last time I remember, he was doing podcasts, daily podcasts, or every second day podcast, but it was a subscription sort of service, and I sort of went, and I listen to him here and there, but not religiously. No, I just like comedy. At the end of the day, that's why I listen to him, or that's why I listen to other people, like that sort of thing. If people are funny and they've got a bit of a point and this and that, I'm ready to have a listen. But if it's just name calling and bullshit, I don't want to listen to that.
No, that's fair enough.
I haven't got enough. There's not enough time in the day to always be serious, and that's why we do this show. And that's why we do this show.
There's not enough time in the day to be serious.
Yeah, there isn't, because you're at work, you got to be serious, you got to do what you got to do, you got to get the work done, this and that.
Now, we have a wheelie chair race, right?
Good.
We're in an office. We're in a fishbowl. There's 12 of us in this fishbowl. And we've set up a course, right? And we have a wheelie chair race.
That's good.
And it really annoys me, right? Because I was winning. I was the first to go. 21 seconds around the course.
Pretty good.
Right. Anyway, I'm now last.
Oh, Kieran.
The record is 14 seconds.
Wow, that's amazing.
I know. I've gotten myself down to 18.
That's good.
Right. But
that's 3 seconds lower. That's pretty good.
But 14 seconds.
That's pretty good.
You should do a wheelie chair race at the office. We have a leaderboard. And,
I should do that.
We have, whether it was obstacles in the way or no obstacles. It's a very team bonding exercise.
This sounds absolutely fantastic. I'm going to suggest that to my team. But I've got a quick article, and then we'll wrap it all up for you there, Kieran. You know what I love when you go to the shops? Free samples. Because you do that thing.
They never give you enough.
They never give you enough. Well, funnily enough. Free samples at Costco leads to a fight between senior citizens. Free samples briefly turned a Costco warehouse club into a fight club for 2 senior citizens.
Turned it into a fight club.
The state newspaper in Columbia, South Carolina cites a July 26th Greenvale police report saying that it began when a 72-year-old man cut a head of a 70-year-old man who was waiting for a complimentary piece of cheese. It happened again as the 70-year-old was awaiting a cheeseburger sample. First there was angry words and then a punch. Police say the cheeseburger stand worker confirmed the Hawaiian shirt-clad 72-year-old then smacked the 70-year-old, causing his hat and glasses to fly off. The 72-year-old said that he felt the other man was aggressive and about to hit him. The police spokesman Donald Porter says authorities are seeking surveillance footage to sort it out, and no one has been arrested.
Ah.
Think you imagine these two old blokes, one in a Hawaiian shirt and the other guy glasses and hat, pushes in front, socks him right in the mouth.
Oh, look, if someone got in my way for a free sample, I would do that too. Don't get in the way of someone's free sample.
It's pretty good.
You know. To get the next sample, you've got to do a whole lap and hope that person forgets you before you get the next sample.
Do you really think like the police are going to go, we need the surveillance footage to arrest this bloke? Or they go, we want to fucking see these two old blokes having a punch on about a cheeseburger sample. I'd watch that. I'd buy that for $1.
I reckon the police are sometimes like, all right, let's get this video footage. Hey, everyone, come around. We're going to watch it.
Oh, I guarantee that's the case there, Kieran. I guarantee that's the case.
You know, I once got punched on a train.
When?
When I was 15.
15?
Yeah.
By a cop?
No. By
mate.
by this old guy. To be fair, we were, as teenagers, being very loud and obnoxious. And it felt like a brick hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I like went down, and it was like this old guy punched me, and then I was like, "What the fuck happened?" Anyway, police report, yada yada yada. I think he got arrested, probably 24 years in prison. Anyway,
give or take, yeah.
Yeah, give or take.
I love this place here. Well, Kieran, thank you for another fantastic episode. I can't believe how consistent we've been ever since. We've been pretty consistent. We're still waiting on episode 29, but that's a different story.
You're gonna love 29.
I can't wait for it. I've actually been thinking of a joke to play on you, but that's a different story altogether. Look, to all our lovely wankers out there, make sure you follow us on SoundCloud, iTunes, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. We'd like to thank you for over 22,000 listeners on SoundCloud. It's absolutely amazing, and that's including all the downloads we have from our RSS feed on various items like Podcast Addict on iTunes. It doesn't include any of those sort of things or third-party apps, and obviously doesn't include any of the stuff on YouTube that we put up there. We probably should be putting up some more YouTube stuff on there, but we will eventually.
We'll look. And we're also hiring an intern. If you would like to intern for the We Only Do One Take podcast,
send us a rant. That's what we really need right now. And look,
oh shit! Hang on a second.
What?
Oh, hang on. I've got a rant. Hang on.
You got a rant?
Hang on. Just bear with me.
Well, for all your wanking needs,
I forgot to tell you about
SoundCloud, iTunes, SoundCloud, Instagram, and Facebook. And if you'd like to send us a rant, email us at the We Only Do One Take podcast at gmail.com. Kieran, do it after the credits.
Okay.
Oh, wait. We actually got a rant?
Yeah.
What was that? Well, look.
It doesn't go for very long.
No, that's right. We'll plug it in. We'll do it after the credits. So, Kieran, thank you for another fantastic episode.
Thank you, Turch.
And we will see you all next.
Plug it in because it's an iPhone.
Yeah.
I'll email it to you.
There's a plug-in.
I hope this is the one.
So when we're ready, Kieran. So here's the rant that you've got. I've got it working. It only took 20 minutes, but we got there. Are you ready?
Excellent. Okay, Turch, you'll be proud of me. I've got Ryan here who's going to rant.
I'm all ranted out now. I've used my rant. You're coming too late. That's another thing I'm going to rant it. You come too late, Kieran. You rock up too late and you miss the rant.
Yes, it is my smoking jacket, Niall. I just want to put that in a little bit of context.
You know what? Don't. Just don't.
Okay, enjoy your...
Leave it hanging till next week.
All right, peace out, everyone.
Peace out.